keep screaming his name, he haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
And just say, just talk shit about dude just because he talking shit about me.
Yeah. Because Keyshawn ain't doing nothing but getting better and better and better.
Gervonta Davis has responded firmly to Keyshawn Davis' recent call-outs after his second-round knockout win over Gustavo Lemos. Following the victory, Keyshawn challenged Gervonta by saying, "Hey Gervonta, knock knock." In retaliation, Gervonta leaked private messages showing Keyshawn's interest in signing with GTD Promotions, indicating a prior interest in collaboration. The situation quickly escalated on social media, with both fighters exchanging heated remarks. Gervonta even deactivated his social media account amid the feud. Bob Arum has weighed in, stating that he doesn't believe Gervonta would want to fight Keyshawn, describing him as very, very strong. Arum believes Keyshawn's skill and power make him a dangerous opponent, and many top fighters tend to avoid facing him due to the challenge he presents in the ring.
All right, Hans Sherman still here with Bob Arum, the legend. How you feeling today, man?
Good.
What are your thoughts on this, on Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Varanchek? A lot of people think Keyshawn is going to kind of walk through him. How do you see the fight?
It's a tough fight, but we look on Keyshawn as being a superstar, and so as an upcoming superstar, he's got to do these fights. He's got to win titles from really serious fighters.
Is it difficult for you to kind of navigate his career only from the standpoint of after this fight he wants to, the other big fights. He wants like a Gervonta Davis, he wants a Lomachenko. Is it difficult to kind of navigate to those fights, or do you think that'll be relatively easy?
Well, again, it depends on who is available. I mean, I can't guarantee that Lomachenko will be available. I don't know if Lomachenko is going to fight anymore. The doctor is evaluating his back and so forth. As far as Tank Davis is concerned, that would be a great fight, but I don't know if Tank Davis is up to fighting a Keyshawn Davis. Remember, Keyshawn is very, very talented, and a lot of guys are really hesitant to fight him.
Keyshawn Davis has made it clear he wants to test himself against the best, including Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Calling out Tank, Keyshawn expressed his desire to face top-tier fighters, showing he isn't seeking easy matchups. He acknowledges the tough challenge Tank presents, but embraces it instead of avoiding it. This call-out has sparked discussions in the boxing world, with fans and analysts questioning whether Keyshawn is ready to take on one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport today. The challenge has added even more anticipation to the potential showdown.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I can choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. He got the power, he got the skill, the ability, he's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that his coach Kenny, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So also go fight the Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Despite wanting to fight him, Keyshawn Davis has never hidden his admiration for Gervonta "Tank" Davis. He recognizes Tank as the current face of boxing and respects his skills in the ring. Keyshawn appreciates Tank's ability to dominate opponents and admires the unique power and precision that make him one of the best in the sport. This mutual respect adds an intriguing layer to their potential matchup. While Keyshawn is eager to fight Tank, he also studies his craft and understands what makes him such a formidable threat to anyone who steps into the ring.
Tank said he's now the new face of boxing. What do you think?
For sure, he's facing boxing. I don't have no problem with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves everything that's coming to him. He's the face of boxing for sure.
And he's that guy. You talked about how good Shakur is. Do you think people sleep on Tank's skills? Because they just see him as a knockout artist?
Who sleep on Tank's skills? Nah, nobody sleep on Tank. Like,
well, I'm just going because so many people just think he's a knockout artist, but I think they underestimate his boxing IQ.
Back in 2021, in August, I sparred Tank, and he's skilled. Like, he's skillfully. Like, you can watch me fight, you know, I'm skilled. When I got in the ring with him, he's skillfully great. He's great. Like, Tank is all the way around a great fighter, for sure. He's for sure. Like Shakur the man, Tank the man too. Tank the man to beat right now because he got the popularity and the skill. You know what I'm saying? Shakur the man right now, but he's just not as popular as Tank.
Kermel Moton, a rising boxing talent, has praised Gervonta Tank Davis, calling him a killing machine. Moton views Tank as one of the most dangerous fighters globally, noting that he's already ranked among the top 15. This statement underscores the serious threat Tank presents to any opponent, including Keyshawn. Moton's words highlight the respect and fear Tank commands within the boxing community, further emphasizing why a fight between him and Keyshawn would be a massive challenge for the young contender.
Tank Davis is 28. There is a young man that is being built to be the Tank Davis killing machine. I just need to know, number one, if you think it's reality and at one point will it happen? He just cracked the top 15 in the world. Kermel Moton did not take Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beef personal until in June, our boy Tank decided to block him and not have him on his card. Kermel Moton will do whatever it takes to make sure he gets in the ring with Tank Davis. And I'm going, he's 18 years old.
He's a featherweight.
He's already cracking top 15.
He's a featherweight.
Tank Davis at 27. Does Kermel need to run it up to 15-0? Can they look at him as being fast-tracked like Lomachenko? Can he get a David Morale? Can he be 10-0? Can he be a Marjamov? Can he face Tank at 12-0?
Real quick, man. Okay. Can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance?
Yeah, what?
No, I was saying, can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance?
Oh, man. Keyshawn a dog, man. That's the reason I came.
When you look at Keyshawn's fight just now, obviously you're getting a lot of like traction, like Gervonta Davis fight. I know you love both of them, but which fight do you think is more? Which fight do you want to see more? Shakur versus Tank or Tank versus Keyshawn?
I want to see both of them, but I want to see Shakur versus Tank first. I think Shakur, 3-time defending world champion, Olympic silver medalist, like he's putting in more time in the game. Like Keyshawn, he's gonna play up for sure, but I think right now Shakur should get that fight. It's been in the making for so many years. Why should go over that? It don't make sense.
What needs to happen for that fight to happen?
I don't know. The guys negotiating something. I mean, this is what happens between fights, right? You got a fighter, you have an opponent, and they say they want to fight each other. So it's somebody said that they don't want to fight. So who is it that they don't want to fight? So at the end of the day, if Tank want to fight against Shakur, and Shakur want to fight Tank, the fight happens, anything with Keyshawn and Tank.
Claressa Shields, a multi-division boxing champion, has expressed interest in seeing Gervonta Tank Davis face Shakur Stevenson before taking on Keyshawn Davis. She believes Shakur is the more established fighter at the moment, and a matchup between him and Tank would be a major event in boxing. Shields thinks Keyshawn still has time to build his career before stepping in with Tank. This perspective is shared by many in the boxing world who feel Keyshawn should wait before facing such a dangerous opponent.
The best ones out there is what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's a different kind of character when it comes to the mouth.
Yeah.
Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound the best ones of the coup. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coup to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do the left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
As we're gonna have some music on that bit, huh?
Legendary boxer Roy Jones Jr. has praised Gervonta Tank Davis for his incredible power and skill, calling him a bad dude in the ring. Jones emphasized Tank's ability to dismantle opponents with his explosiveness and recognized him as one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing. His words add further weight to the argument that Keyshawn Davis could be stepping into deep waters if he chooses to face Tank in the ring. Many analysts believe a potential Keyshawn versus Gervonta fight could resemble the recent Frank Martin versus Keyshawn bout, with similar styles, speed, and skill making it a compelling comparison.
You answer to him saying that Tank is interested in me. He likes that style. Well, what did you mean by that?
I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes down to me and Gervonta fight, we just match energy, bro. At the end of the day, we two real aggressive fighters. We two fighters that get in the ring, and we two fighters that just don't give a fuck. We go in there and we fight. We don't box. We fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what I was referring to. Our styles, our mentalities match up. You know what I'm saying? Our mentalities match up. We definitely got two different styles, but we got the same mentality at the end of the day. And I feel like two fighters that just don't. That's come on now. It's gonna be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's just what I was trying to say.
He did say, you know, you see how I called him a bitch, and he didn't mention that. You know that he don't like when you call him a bitch. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
What's your reaction to that?
I don't really have a reaction, but I did DM that little nigga. I DM'd him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he know how I'm coming. Like I don't really, bro. Tank, bro. We all know each other at the end of the day. Like we've been know each other for over 10 years, bro. So I'm not gonna get up here and be like, and just say, you know, just talk shit about dude just because he talking shit about me. If he like at the end of the day, I don't gotta match that energy, nigga. Like either you gonna send me a contract or you not. Either we gonna fight or we not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not tripping if we don't. I'm not tripping if we do. If we do, let's fight. If we don't, we don't. Like I feel like a lot of the shit he's saying is definitely irrelevant. At the end of the day, he got the power to, you know, make these fights happen. At the end of the day, he the one that got the power to make these fights happen. But he the one that's just, you know, calling people out their names and he's saying a whole bunch of irrelevant shit. At the end of the day, the fans want to hear him say, yo, I'm gonna fight this person. And he's not saying that. So, I mean, who's the...
Keyshawn Davis sees similarities between his mentality and Gervonta's, believing both share the same level of intensity, focus, and hunger for the sport. According to Keyshawn, their styles complement each other, which would make for an exciting and action-packed fight.
I know what they capable of.
I know you said on several occasions that you think Keyshawn beats Gervonta pretty easily. But okay, now I'm always gonna push back no matter what. Like, it's, you know, if you want to favor Keyshawn, cool, no problem. But beating a guy like Tank, who is universally known as a top 10 pound for pound level guy, like, why do you think it's just so easy when he's such a great fighter?
Because he just got that one style that he doesn't change. And Keyshawn got the whole toolbox behind him and support. So whatever Gervonta may come to the table with, those two guys can go back in the toolbox. If that tool don't work, let's go with another different tool. If that tool don't work, let's go with the other tool. I promise you, man.
Would Keyshawn stop Gervonta, you think? Or you think Gervonta is pretty tough?
I think Keyshawn is stopping him in the late round, you know, because of Gervonta's style of fighting that he does. And it can only carry him so far until you run into the right person.
Macy recently dismissed claims that Gervonta Tank Davis would easily defeat Keyshawn Davis, calling it cap. He believes Keyshawn possesses a diverse skill set and strong support, including Shakur Stevenson, which gives him a significant advantage. Bat argued that Tank relies on a singular, unchanging style, while Keyshawn and his team have multiple strategies to adjust mid-fight. He even suggested Keyshawn could stop Tank, as Tank's approach has limitations and can only take him so far before facing the right opponent. Basie firmly believes Keyshawn has the tools to dominate and eventually stop Tank in the ring.
Our differences. I'm telling you, as a fighter, I will pick Shakur because I don't believe Tank will be able to land those big shots on Shakur like he does everybody else.
Right.
Shakur defense is just too tight. And not only Shakur, Keyshawn either.
Oh, you don't think Key either? Even right now, I feel like it's a little Key nice though, but it might be a little early for Key right now.
Listen, Tank get hits a lot. Tank, in my eyes, Tank is always losing until he's not.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
If you watch those fights,
well, at least in the early rounds. Middle rounds, he start coming up, but I see what you're saying. Them early rounds, yeah.
let Keyshawn start hitting them like everybody else hitting them. Let him start hitting them with everybody else, like everybody else hitting.
Yeah.
Man, he gonna clean him. He punches too sharp. Like Keyshawn is a sharp puncher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why when you see every time Keyshawn hits somebody with a clean shot, it's like boom.
Yeah, they
It's
still
like what the fuck?
Bomac said he got that you thing about him. That's what Bomac told me the other day. He was like, they just both mean. They both got this mean.
He mean, but like give him too much, you know what I mean, time to grow. It's gonna be hell. If anything, he better catch him now.
Yeah.
Because Keyshawn ain't doing nothing but getting better and better and better.
Terrence Crawford, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, has expressed doubts about Gervonta Tank Davis's ability to land his signature power punches on Keyshawn Davis. Crawford believes Keyshawn is an extremely sharp and intelligent fighter who wouldn't allow Tank to hit him the way he does with others.
The smear campaign on Keyshawn Davis is in, and it's absolutely musty.
Musty energy.
That's right. As you know, Keyshawn Davis went ahead and defeated Dennis Barancek for his first title. I believe it was the WBO title. I could be mistaken. He's a champion now at 135 pounds. You got Lomachenko, Gervonta Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Now you got Keyshawn Davis. And Keyshawn Davis is coming off an amazing performance against Lemos. That's right, where Lemos came in, 30, 40 pounds overweight?
Musty energy.
Musty, at the highest level. And now Keyshawn Davis has been silenced. That's right, they silenced. I believe that Shakur Stevenson and that team and that camp told Keyshawn Davis, don't bring up Gervonta Tank Davis because that is my smoke. That is Shakur Stevenson's smoke. And as you know, Terrence Bud Crawford said, Big Bro goes first, then Little Bro. Big Bro is Shakur Stevenson, then Little Bro Keyshawn Davis. So Keyshawn Davis, out of respect for Shakur, he did not big up Gervonta Tank Davis. And right now, the public, the general consumer, the casuals want that squabble. That's right. We want Tank versus Keyshawn Davis is looking big for 135. Tank, as you know, is a small dude, small guy at 135 pounds. I think Tank should move up to 147, but that's neither here nor there. We know y'all scared.
The day of the Geechee is over.
We know y'all don't want none of that smoke. We know y'all don't want no problems. But yeah, Keyshawn Davis, for one, has been silenced. They told that man, you need to wait in line and wait your turn. Go ahead and unify when Vasily the Machine Lomachenko retires or vacates that belt. Then you're going to have Murataya versus, who's the, Bulvov? I don't know that brother.
Keyshawn Davis has remained notably silent on the topic of facing Gervonta Tank Davis, and many believe this silence is intentional. It is speculated that Shakur Stevenson and his team advised Keyshawn to hold off on calling out Tank, as the challenge is considered Shakur's first. According to Terrence Bud Crawford, Big Bro goes first, then Little Bro, meaning Shakur should face Tank before Keyshawn. Despite Keyshawn's rising status in the 135-pound division, fans are eager for a potential matchup between Keyshawn and Tank, but it appears Keyshawn has been instructed to wait his turn and focus on other opportunities for Mal.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, you come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
He beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's given him a good arse spanking.
Keyshawn Davis recently became a world champion, marking a significant milestone in his career. However, despite his success, many fans and analysts are hesitant about him jumping straight into a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. They argue that Keyshawn should gain more experience against other top contenders before facing someone as dangerous as Tank. After securing his first world title, Keyshawn impressed fans and boxing experts alike, showcasing his elite skill set, speed, and ring IQ. Many believe he has the potential to be a generational talent and a future boxing superstar. British boxer Conor Benn has made a bold prediction, stating that Keyshawn will be the next great fighter and has what it takes to defeat Tank. Ben sees Keyshawn's speed, sharpness, and technical ability as major advantages in a potential showdown with Tank.